What is going on, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about some things that might bother some people and some things that might get people excited. One of them is going to be the controversial double companion, because a lot of people love it in PvE, but in PvP it's literally destroying the community. Like, everybody's running it, it's not working how it should, and I'll explain that for any of you guys who are unsure of that. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to go through the known issues board, but we're only gonna focus on everything that's in progress, because everything in investigating you see right here has been there for a while. Like, remove expertise shade levels in non-invaded dark zones. That's actually been there since 2022 of July, so almost a full year, right? So kind of ignore, I already went through these, nothing, but we're gonna really focus on in progress. And the known issues board is a great place for you guys to check every now and then to see any issues that haven't been reported. And on the left hand side, you can see it says how to report bugs. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys click on that. So let's talk about the in progress. So let's talk about the first thing on there, which is Descent. It says some players may experience issues getting the Nemesis arm patch after defeating the Nemesis. They say that's planned for TU 18.3. So if any of you guys are still experiencing that, remember the last update was 18.2 and title update 18.3. We don't have a date for, but it seems you'll see the ones that are actually going to be planned for the next update, which is a good thing because it is targeting a lot of things that we should be targeted. So yeah, so that's the arm patch. If you haven't got it yet, don't worry, they're working on it. This one right here, the companion talent and the perfect version can be activated without being near an ally. So you guys know you could be near ally or skill, and sometimes people use seekers, sometimes use defender drone, but the issue is when you have both of them together, right? Like when you put perfect companion and regular companion, it procs it already, right? You should see the numbers in your weapon. They're already procced, it's working how the damage should be. Now, the thing where it gets kind of tricky and it gets kind of crazy is when you use a skill, it procs it again. And then sometimes I've even noticed if you have a player come by you, it even procs it again. And then if you use another skill, kind of procs, it's so buggy that it can proc it. And I've seen instances where it procs it multiple times. Sometimes it only procs it once on top of right now where the perfect and the regular proc, and then one on top of that. And I've seen sometimes it procs more. And then and that's where the damage gets kind of crazy, especially if you're in PvP. You'll see every single person in the DZ, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are using it. And I mean, they haven't really addressed it besides this, so people don't know. And most people are in PvP, they're going to use what they have, right? So hopefully they can fix it. It's not a nerf. I still think companion and perfect companion should be viable in a lot of builds. I just don't think it's going to outperform everything like it's doing right now. I'm excited to build around it. I haven't really put out any builds because the numbers they're giving out isn't going to be the numbers that it's going to give out. If you look, it says planned in title update 18.3. So when they do fix that in title 18.3, hey, then I can put out those builds and we can kind of mess with different things. But I think there's still going to be a lot of builds that can hit harder without running double companion. But I think for PvP, it will be a thing, and I think some players will still use it. I think more players will probably go double companion, perfect companion, and then they'll go with vigilance probably. I think for at least PvE, I think they'll go away from the double because of the way it's proc now. But that's just my just kind of thinking outside the box right now of things that can work with it once they fix it. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. That is planned for title update 18.3. So hopefully this comes soon, because obviously if you guys run the DZ, it's running around like wildfire, and that's pretty much everything everybody's using now. We're gonna keep going down. They have the weekly Descent project list, the Descent loop. They say this is also planned for 18.3. There's no issues with the project completion as it's designated toward collectibles and not the cache. It says this list of possible rewards will be edited to eliminate the confusion. So I guess it's just gonna say possible rewards you can get here, and then that I guess just gonna change the description of the reward. So they'll fix that. We keep going down. Superior purple quality loot dropping from heroic difficulty rogue encounters. I have seen this. I've also seen that rogue agents are very weak now. I don't know if that's something they meant to do. If they did, cool, but they killed the loot too. So sometimes you'll get purple drops from them. So hopefully they fix that. Let's go down. I did see this pop up. It says this is actually planned for title update 19, not 18.3, actually title update 19. And it says Bleed Hive rebalancing for PvP. So it looks like they're going to be balancing the Bleed Hive in PvP, but that's going to be planned for title update 19. So it'll be good to see that. And that was actually added in June 1st. So title update 19, TU19 will have a Bleed Hive rebalancing. I think it's good. And then also the Riot Foam skill rebalancing 2 in PvP. I don't see people using it as much, but it's still something when somebody pulls it out. That's also planned for title update 19. So 2 PvP skills actually being adjusted for PvP, so it's kind of cool to see. We'll go down. They also have something for Descent right here. It says the Peril Cache keys not awarded for leveling up in Descent. They said that's going to be planned for TU19. So my question is, I guess it's the older Peril Cache keys, not the from this event, or maybe it's going to be fixed for future events, but that's not going to happen until TU19. We go down. The Determined talent is triggered and canceled by using damage skills. Now, this was added April 26th, and since then, we've had updates, right? And our most recent update, 18.2, actually fixed how Determined was working. Before, it would bug out, right? Determined was bugging out. You would have to unequip, re-equip it for it to work. And then after this update, flawless. I can fast travel, go everywhere. I don't have to unequip it. It's working. Boom, boom, boom. But it is headshot, and then everything else will chain after that for body shot, body shot. Now, it doesn't say that with the canceling skills. I haven't checked that to see if that still works, triggered by canceling using damage skills. I haven't tried that, so I don't know if that's still a thing, but that could be something they're fixing because I usually don't run skills with it. But I will say this part right here, where it says the Determined talent allows for chaining body shots to activate the talent. Now, if you notice on here, it doesn't say planned for TU 18.3, and it doesn't say planned for TU 19. So this was added in June 22nd. Since this was added, 18.2 came out, and they fixed how Determined works, and they even fixed the description. So not sure if it's going to change. Hopefully not, but we never really know. Just keep a eye out for that when this gets announced. And then we go down and says the Determined talent has an incorrect description. So it's weird because the description currently has changed in 18.2, and that was after this was posted. When this was posted, it had the old description, and before that, it had the description it has now. So seems like they fixed it in 18.2, so this probably just needs to be moved. I think this one was done. So 18.2, it says plan 18.2, so that should be good. My question is, are these all done? Maybe Determined is working the way it's going to stay working, and hopefully it is. We keep going down. It says multiple orange bars appear instead of the toast notification upon receiving bounties from the freed hostages. It says workaround logging out to the main menu back into the removes the bars and allows the players to start getting the rewards from the LWAs again. Now this was added, looks like there's a workaround, and it's in progress. But that is everything that's in progress right now. Obviously the big two are gonna be the companion, and then obviously the Descent changes, well, Determined changes, right? But to me, the one that everybody on this video is probably gonna be focused on is companion talent and perfect companion. I think it's a good thing that they're going to be fixing it because it's not working as it should. But I also don't want everybody to think, oh, it's not gonna work as good anymore, because you're still gonna be able to use perfect and companion together. I don't think they're gonna be the best, because right now you put those two on any build. You can put perfect companion and companion on every build and it will make it better. Well, not every build, but you guys get my point. But hopefully they can fix it, and then we can go. I'm excited to build around it. Honestly, I am. But that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the changes coming to Double Companion or the fixes. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ain't nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.